Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Word to World English. Oh, it is so good to have you here with us today. Whether you're joining us for the very first time or you've been with us for a while, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, great to be back. I actually had the funniest thing happen to me this morning. I was trying to order coffee and I said, "Can I have uncoffee?" And the person behind the counter just stared at me, just completely silent.
No, you didn't.
I did. And honestly, it got me thinking. Articles are so easy to get wrong, even when you know English well. Even I mess them up when I'm tired or rushing.
That is such a perfect way to lead into today's topic, because that is exactly what we're talking about today. A, an, the, and sometimes nothing at all. The article rules that most textbooks never explain properly.
And here's what I love about today's episode. By the end of it, you're going to understand not just the rules, but why those rules exist. And that changes everything.
Absolutely. You'll be able to look at a sentence and just know, does this need a, an, the, or no article at all? No more guessing, no more random choices. Actual understanding.
So here's a question for you right now. Drop it in the comments. Do you find articles confusing? And which one gives you the most trouble? A, an, or the? We read every single comment, so tell us.
And if you're new here, please hit subscribe on Word to World English right now. We make these episodes to genuinely help you grow your English, and we don't want you to miss a single one.
All right, let's get into it. We're starting with the basics, and I promise this is going to click for you today.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. A and an are what we call indefinite articles. Indefinite. That word is actually the key to understanding everything. It means not specific, not particular, just one of something.
So if I say, I saw a dog in the park, which dog?
Any dog. Some dog. We don't know which one. It's not a specific dog we've discussed before, just a dog. One dog from all the dogs in the world.
Perfect. And an works exactly the same way. It also means one of something, not specific. The only difference is when we use it. So let's talk about that. The rule most people learn is use a before consonants, use an before vowels. A cat, a book, a table, an apple, an orange, an umbrella.
And that rule is fine. It gets you most of the way there. But here's the part that trips everyone up. It's not actually about the letter. It's about the sound.
This is so important. Say it again.
It is about the sound, not the spelling. So listen to this. An hour. H-O-U-R. Hour starts with the letter H, a consonant. But how do we pronounce it? We say hour. The H is silent, so it sounds like a vowel. And that's why we say an hour, not a hour.
Yes, and the opposite happens too. A university. U-N-I-V-E-R-S-I-T-Y. Starts with a U, a vowel, but how do we say it? University. It starts with a Y sound, which is a consonant sound. So it's a university, not an university.
Here are a few more examples that surprise people. An honest person, because honest sounds like it starts with O. A European country, because European sounds like it starts with Y. An MBA, because when we say the letters, MBA, the first sound is M, which is a vowel sound.
That last one is great. Abbreviations and acronyms, they follow the sound rule too. So an FBI agent, an HTML file, a PDF document, because F sounds like F, H sounds like H, but P sounds like P, which starts with a consonant sound.
Now, here's your first practice moment. I want you to pause right now, or just think it in your head, and tell me, would you say a umbrella or an umbrella? Would you say a hour or an hour? Would you say a honest mistake or an honest mistake?
The answers are an umbrella, an hour, an honest mistake. All three start with vowel sounds. Did you get them right? Tell us in the comments. Seriously, write your answers down there. It helps you remember.
And one more thing about a and an. They only work with countable nouns, things you can count. 1 apple, 2 apples. 1 idea, 3 ideas. You can't say a water or a music. Those are uncountable nouns. And we'll come back to that when we talk about using no article.
Great point. So to wrap up this section, a and an both mean one specific thing. They signal something that is not specific, not previously mentioned, just one of many. The choice between a and an comes down to sound, not spelling. And they only work with countable nouns. Solid foundation. Let's build on it.
Okay, so now we get to the. And the is fascinating because it does one very specific job. It says, we both know which one I'm talking about. That's it. That's the whole rule.
I love how simple that sounds. But there are a few different situations where that happens, right?
Exactly. Let me walk through them. Situation 1. You've already mentioned it. I bought a book yesterday. The book was really interesting. The first time, a book. Any book. We don't know which one. The second time, the book. Now we know. We're talking about that specific book.
This happens constantly in conversation. I went to a restaurant last night. The food was amazing. The waiter was so friendly. Once you introduce something with you switch to the when you bring it back.
Situation 2. There's only one of it. The sun. The moon. The President of the United States. The Eiffel Tower. When something is unique, when there's only one in existence, we use the because we both automatically know which one.
Can you pass the salt? Even if we've never talked about salt before in this conversation, if we're sitting at the dinner table together, we both know which salt. The one on the table right here. The context makes it specific.
That's situation 3, shared context. Close the door. Which door? The one you're standing next to, the one we both know about. Turn off the lights. In this room, the lights we can both see.
And then there's situation 4, superlatives and ranking. The best restaurant in the city. The most important thing I've ever learned. The first time I flew on a plane. When something is ranked, when it's the top or the first or the only one in a category, we use the.
Here's a practice situation for you. Imagine you're telling a friend a story. Yesterday, I saw blank amazing movie. Blank movie was about a detective who was trying to solve blank mystery. Can you figure out which article goes in each blank?
Let's work through it. Yesterday, I saw an amazing movie. First mention, countable noun, starts with a vowel sound. The movie was about a detective. Second mention, now we know which movie. Trying to solve a mystery. First mention of the mystery. We don't know which one yet.
Perfect. And I want you to notice something. In that one short story, we used 3 different articles for a reason each time. Nothing was random. Every article was chosen because of what it communicates to the listener.
That's the big idea, isn't it? Articles aren't decoration. They carry real meaning. They tell the listener, is this information new? Is it something we already know? Is it unique? And once you start thinking about articles that way, as communication tools, they stop feeling like a guessing game.
Write a short story in the comments, even 2 or 3 sentences, and try to use a, an, and the correctly. We love seeing your examples down there. It's genuinely one of the best ways to practice.
So to review, the signals that both speaker and listener know which specific thing is being discussed. That happens when something has been mentioned before, when there's only one of something, when context makes it obvious, or when we're talking about something ranked or superlative. Keep that in your head and the will start to feel automatic.
All right, here's the section that most English textbooks completely skip. What about when you use no article at all? Because sometimes
No a, no an, no the is the right answer. And this is where so many learners make mistakes.
Right, because if nobody teaches you this part, you end up putting the in front of everything. I love the music. The happiness is important. Please give me the advice.
And all of those sound wrong to a native speaker. So let's fix this. There are 3 main situations where we use no article at all.
Situation 1. Uncountable nouns used in a general sense. Water, air, music, love, information, advice, knowledge, happiness. These can't be counted. You can't say 1 water, 2 waters in the same way. And when we talk about them generally, we use nothing. Water is essential for life. Music makes me happy. Love is complicated.
Now, and this is important, you can use the with uncountable nouns when you're being specific. The water in this bottle is cold. The music at the party was too loud. See the difference? General, no article. Specific, use the.
Situation 2. Plural nouns used in a general sense. Dogs are loyal animals. Not the dogs, just dogs in general, as a category. Books are a great way to learn. Smartphones have changed the world. When you're making a general statement about a whole group or category, no article.
Compare. Dogs are loyal. General statement, no article. The dogs in my neighborhood are really noisy. Specific dogs we both know about. Use the.
Situation 3. Proper nouns. Most of the time. Names of people, countries, cities, languages, days, months. I'm going to France, not the France. She speaks Spanish, not the Spanish. See you on Monday, not the Monday.
But, and this is a fun exception, some proper nouns do take the. Countries with words like republic, kingdom, or states usually get the. The United States, the United Kingdom, the Czech Republic. Also rivers, oceans, mountain ranges, the Amazon, the Pacific Ocean, the Alps.
And one more big category for zero article, meals, sports, and academic subjects when we're talking generally. I had breakfast at 7, not the breakfast. She plays tennis every Saturday, not the tennis. He's studying economics, not the economics.
Okay, I want to do a quick mini practice with you. I'm going to say a sentence with a blank, and I want you to say out loud, yes, actually say it out loud, which article fits. A, an, the, or nothing.
Love this. Go for it.
Ready? Blank, happiness cannot be bought. What goes there?
Nothing. Happiness is an uncountable noun used in a general sense. No article.
What about she's reading blank interesting article?
An. First mention, countable, starts with a vowel sound. An interesting article.
Last one. Blank Nile is blank longest river in Africa.
The Nile. It's a specific river, one of its kind. And the longest, superlative ranking. The Nile is the longest river in Africa. If you got all 3, right, I got them all in the comments right now. Seriously, we love knowing when things click for you. And the big structural lesson here, when you're about to use a noun, ask yourself, is it countable or uncountable? Is it general or specific? Is it first mention or already known? Those 3 questions will point you to the right article almost every time. That's the system. Use the system.
Okay, let's be honest with each other. These mistakes, we have both made them. And our listeners make them too, which is completely okay. The point is to understand why they happen, so we can stop repeating them.
Mistake number 1. I have a good news for you. This one is so common, and I totally understand why. News sounds like it should be countable, but it isn't. News is uncountable in English. You can't have 1 news, 2 news. So you can never say a news or the news in that general sense. The correct version is, I have good news for you. No article.
And it's the same with other uncountable nouns that people often want to put a in front of. She gave me an advice. Wrong. Advice is uncountable. She gave me advice. Or if you want to be more specific, she gave me a piece of advice. The phrase a piece of lets you count an uncountable noun.
Mistake number 2. I'm going to the school. Now, this one depends on why you're going. If you're going to school as a student, as your regular purpose for being there, you say, I go to school every day. No article. It's like an institution, a function. But if you're going to a specific building for a different reason, I'm going to the school to pick up my son. Then you use the, because you mean the physical building, not the institution.
The same logic applies to hospital, church, prison, university. She's in hospital. She's a patient. She's in the hospital. She's visiting someone, or she's there for a specific reason. This distinction is actually more common in British English, but it's good to know either way. Mistake number 4, putting the in front of general plural nouns. The people are generally kind. If you mean people in general, all people, no article. People are generally kind. But the people in my office are really supportive. Specific people use the. A simple trick. If you can replace the noun with all or in general, you probably don't need the. The music is beautiful. Do you mean all music in general? Then just say music is beautiful. Or do you mean the music playing right now in this room? Then the music is correct.
Mistake number 4, forgetting the with superlatives. She's best student in the class. This sounds wrong because superlatives always need the. She's the best student. It's the most difficult question I've ever seen. He's the tallest person in the room. Whenever you use a superlative, most, best, worst, oldest, first, last, the comes with it, almost without exception.
And I want to say this clearly. Making these mistakes does not mean you're bad at English. It means you're learning English. Native speakers make article mistakes too, especially in their second language. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. Once you're aware of the pattern, your brain starts catching it automatically.
Absolutely. Be patient with yourself. These things become natural with time and exposure. Now, let's do some practice to lock it all in.
All right, let's do our favorite part, a little choose the correct sentence activity. I'll give you 2 options and you pick the right one. Say your answer out loud if you can. It really does help your brain process the rule.
Ready? Here we go.
Situation 1. You're talking about your job for the first time. Do you say, I work at a hospital, or I work at the hospital?
I work at a hospital. First mention, not a specific hospital the listener already knows about. A hospital, one of many.
Situation 2. Someone asks you, how did the meeting go? You say, blank meeting was really productive. A meeting or the meeting?
The meeting. You're both talking about the same meeting. It was already mentioned in their question. That shared knowledge means the.
Situation 3. General statement. Blank gold is a precious metal. A gold, the gold, or nothing?
Nothing. Gold is a precious metal. Uncountable noun, general statement. No article.
Situation 4. She is blank best chef I've ever met. A best chef, the best chef, or nothing?
The best chef. Superlative. Always needs the. She is the best chef I've ever met.
Situation 5. I usually have blank breakfast at 8 o'clock. A breakfast, the breakfast, or nothing?
Nothing. Meals in a general, habitual sense? No article. I usually have breakfast at 8.
If someone made you a special breakfast and you're referring to that, then the breakfast was delicious, but general habit? No article. And our last one. You can also make this your own challenge. Take any sentence you've said or written this week and check, is the article choice right? That's real-world practice, and it's way more powerful than any exercise in a textbook.
Remember, the goal is communication, not perfection. If someone understands you, you've succeeded. Articles help your English sound natural and precise, but they don't block understanding. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and trust the process.
Okay, I am honestly so excited about what we covered today because these are rules that will quietly improve your English in every single conversation, every piece of writing, every email you send from here on.
Let's do a quick summary of the big three. Number 1, a and an mean one, not specific. You use a before consonant sounds and an before vowel sounds. It's about the sound, not the spelling. And they only work with countable nouns.
Number 2, the means we both know which one. Use it when something has been mentioned before, when there's only one of something, when context makes it clear, or when you're using a superlative.
Number 3, no article. Nothing is used with uncountable nouns in a general sense, with plural nouns in a general sense, and with most proper nouns, like names of countries, languages, and cities.
And the secret rule that nobody teaches? Ask yourself, is this noun general or specific? Countable or uncountable? First mention or already known? Those 3 questions replace 10 pages of grammar rules.
Here's a reflective question for you to sit with. Think of something you said or wrote in English recently. Now check. Did you use the right article? What would you change? Tell us in the comments. We genuinely love reading them.
And if today's episode helped you, please share it with one person who's learning English. Just one friend, one family member, one colleague. You'd be giving them a real gift. And while you're at it, like this video, leave us a comment and subscribe to Word to World English so you never miss an episode. Every like and subscribe actually helps us reach more learners around the world.
You are doing something really brave by learning a new language. Every episode you watch, every comment you write, every sentence you try, that's progress. Don't compare yourself to where someone else is. Just compare yourself to where you were yesterday.
We are so proud of every single one of you. Keep going, keep practicing. You are closer than you think.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today at Word to World English. We'll be back very soon with another topic that will take your English even further. Until then, keep listening, keep speaking, and we'll see you next time.